Good morning. Good Sunday morning here on this August 16th, 2026. Current time is 08:56 a.m. Eastern time here in upstate New York. That'd be the southern tier of upstate New York where I live and reside. Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich here on the Rumble, at Fireman Rich over there on X, at Fireman Rich on most all social media feeds for the most part, but just check the show notes on the places we're broadcasting here too, as well as over there on Google. Just Google at Fireman Rich and you'll see where else I'm at. But welcome to the broadcast. Another Sunday look at things. Yesterday we had a Saturday look at things. This is just an impromptu come up, do the proverbial BS talk here as far as that goes. And I only have about an hour. Okay, so I'm only going to be on for an hour because we have Manchester City playing today at 10 o'clock, and we'll be talking about that. I want to say good morning to Captain Rehab. Start now. What's that? And the missus says good morning to Captain Rehab there. How you doing, Captain Rehab? Coming in from the city of brotherly love. Glad to have you. First one in the chat. I'm not expecting too many people on the chat. It's a Sunday morning. I'm getting my day started. And I actually took down some tree limbs this morning. The missus was already out there when I woke up. I had to get my ass out there and do a little bit of work as far as she just got motivated to get out there and start trimming some trees there and stuff. I've got the morning coffee. It's not a morning coffee, but it is the morning. So, but we're going to just talk about a few things here. Nothing, I don't have anything planned. Like I said, there's a football game. I'm a Manchester. Full disclosure, and this isn't about the news. I am a Manchester City fan. Been one for probably about 2 years now. So 2 years ago, my good friend and fellow mate there, as far as playing PUBG Battlegrounds PC, Steve, their wingnut over in Scotland. He's originally from Manchester City. He's an OG fan of Manchester City, and he's the one that gifted me this jersey here that I'm wearing on game day here today. And the missus will be watching. As far as that goes, we're gonna be watching the game. That's the morning thing we're gonna do. It kicks off at 3 p.m. UK time, which 5 hours. It makes it 10 o'clock here, and I think it's on TNT or something. We'll check on see where it's at. So it just gave me an excuse to come up here and show off my jersey. Yeah, I'm a Manchester City fan. But rooting for them. I've seen quite a few of the players on Manchester City were playing in the World Cup, and the World Cup solidified it, I think, for us, especially the missus. She really enjoys watching a soccer game now. And of course, we have the other football going on. We'll talk about that a little bit. I'm not going to make this a sports show. This is just to come up, something to talk about. And the primary thing talking about is Manchester City's playing. There's no football games today, NFL football games. The preseason, they said it was week 1. It's actually technically week 2. Week 1 is always a Hall of Fame game. And then, so this is week 2. And we had a slew of games starting Thursday night, Friday night, and last night. And some pretty significant games. It doesn't feel like preseason, folks. You know, there's some players they're playing their first string in some cases. Some cases they're not. When they're playing their first stringers on the NFL football, they're limited play. They're getting their play in. They're getting their reps in and stuff like that. I know I got bent out of shape the other day on Friday that an article Josh Allen said, I don't know if I'm playing. Well, he did play. He played the first. He played the first. He got his reps in. They got a field goal and a touchdown. And Murray, oh my God, Captain Rehab. Did you watch that game? Their acquisition of Murray there, whatever his first name is, he's going to be an asset. Oh my God, he was significant. He had some. He clipped off some big chunks of real estate when he was playing in the beginning there. So he played when Josh Allen was in. I think he came out. We'll talk a little bit about that. But I like the fact that I can come up here with this type of. It's a generic title, but the days change. So I guess I'm going to add that into just if I had just the proverbial BS to talk about. I'm going to come up for about an hour like I did yesterday, and that went very well yesterday. And as far as that goes, but let's see. Got the scanner on. So I'm enjoying the morning coffee. I'm excited to be sitting down. They played last week, Manchester City. Now getting back to soccer, Manchester City played last week, but I couldn't watch them. They weren't on TV. They were on TV, I think, if you had subscriptions or something like that. I think Wingnut Steve there from Scotland said that you could have watched via their webpage. And what these are club games. They're not they you could count them as a preseason game. And right now, let's see. There they are warming up right now. So we got 58 minutes before game time, and that's them warming up on the pitch as far as that goes. So it's going to be a soccer day today and stuff like that. Most of the games I do watch are on a Sunday, so and they're early morning, so they won't conflict when the regular NFL season starts. But there's the two teams. Manchester will be playing Arsenal as far as that goes, and we'll check in on that as far as that goes. As far as that's out on the pitch, and Big Juice is in the house. Richard, what are you doing this beautiful Sunday morning with the birds jumping? And well, I was already out. I already trimmed the birch tree. I got 2 limbs down that needed to come down. The missus, she's been going since 7 o'clock this morning. I got up about 10 minutes afterward, got my ass outside and knocked down a couple limbs that she wanted me to knock down with the extending chainsaw. I have one of these. I think it's a 14-inch chainsaw that hits on a boom. You can extend out. So what's that?
It's 8 inches.
I'm sorry, what?
It's 6 or 8 inch.
Oh, okay. It's a 6 or 8 inch. I'm sorry. Yeah, the regular chainsaws are that. It's a 6 inch. I think it's 6 inches. 6-inch chainsaw, mini chainsaw, and a boom. It's only about this big. The unit and the saw, and you extend it out. I can extend it out to about like 14 or 15 feet, I think. And so I've been out in the backyard earlier than what I thought, but that's only because I seen the missus out there.
The missus was out there working.
Yeah, she's out there before I was. I wake up and I look out and I'm like, what is she doing out there? She's in her work clothes already. Probably. Well, you said the humidity is going to be coming in, right? Did you say the humidity was going to hit us?
It might.
Yeah. Because right now it's 65. It's 62 when I woke up, 65 degrees. So I'm enjoying the backyard. I went and got the penny saver, and as far as that goes. But the main reason we're here is because of this game right here. We're talking about Manchester City and Arsenal are out on the pitch doing their warm-ups as far as that goes. And this is a feed off of YouTube and stuff that you can't, this sort of pregame, you can't really show the real game and stuff like that. But this is sort of the pregame things. And I'm just showing you that it's live right now, getting their warm-ups and as far as that goes. So I'm pretty excited to be able to catch a game here in the southern tier of upstate New York as far as that goes. And I used a chainsaw. It was only about a 10-15 minute thing to knock down a couple limbs. No big deal and stuff like that. And let's see, Big Juice says, oh yeah, it's already humid over here now. You're going to love. Yeah, well, we'll get the air conditioning on. We got the windows open right now, as you can see, the back side here and stuff like that. So it's nice and cool. It's not too bad. As far as that goes. So good to have you here, Big Juice, and also you, Captain Rehab, as far as hanging out with us this morning. I'm only going to be on for about an hour. I'm going to be shutting this down before 10 as far as that goes. So when I come up in this format, a blank looking at things, it's, like I said, it's a generic title, and so I don't have to tax my brain thinking up of new titles and stuff like that. I like redundancy. I was in the Air Force for 20 years. Remember, folks, there's a lot of redundancy in the Air Force. So let's see. What do we got here? let's go ahead and share this page out that we have. And this is the lineup right here as far as that goes. Manchester City um, going against Arsenal and at 10 a.m. today. And I guess it's streaming on, it said ESPN. I thought it was, is it ESPN? Let me check. Let me check something here. Let me check my TV guide here. Oh, we're back now. How come we got two pictures? Oh, that's interesting. We got audio. We're back. we we had a little dip there, folks. We had a little dip. Okay, we're okay. Okay, we're back. I guess it doesn't like that spotlight. What the hell's going on there? That's interesting. What's going on? Wow. Let me try this. Let me go back. Okay. Okay. Let's see if that comes back. Okay, so for some reason the two wow, that's interesting. Wow. That's interesting. My first two scenes cut out for some reason. I rebooted my my OBS and it come back in. So that's an interesting thing right there. Okay, it happens. Well, just before coming online here, I didn't have internet. I've been having some. There's been some issues with the internet here in the southern. Well, where I'm at, as far as being a little sketchy at times, and because I had internet when I first woke up, and then the internet was sort of um, not there and stuff like that before going online here. So okay, so we let me see something here. We posted it there on Rumble or on Twitch, Truth Social, Getter. Let me do it on the Facebook. Let me post it on the Facebook here. Just doing the posting. So we got a good signal. Just something in the Rumble client there. I guess when it dropped, those two scenes, I had to switch to another channel. And I'm hearing the good audio, so we're live and we're up and running. So it's this internet. It's not. There's no consistency. There's no consistency at all. So it just it's an interesting take as far as that goes. It's fun. It's fun. So I'm just making the posts here that as far as on the socials there, and I'll finish the socials after. There's like what 8 places I post on initially, and then afterwards I post on another 6 or 7 or something like that. The links and stuff like that. I almost thought I was going to have to cancel or shit can this broadcast, but again, we're here to watch, or we're here to just talk about the Manchester City playing today. There they are out. They're out on the pitch, and we're down to 44 minutes and stuff like that to play the game. And it is going to be on ESPN at about 5 minutes to 10. They're going to be playing it, and so I'm not sure what's going on with those other. That's interesting. So I reused the on the Rumbleback client here, the Canvas 2.0. I reuse it from a previous. I just changed some aspects. There's There's our guy Hollis from Norway. He was a big star here in the United States during the World Cup, and um, as far as getting some goals and all that, they made it all the way until I don't know. I forget who beat them and stuff like that. But there they are out on the pitch getting warmed up before the match and stuff like that. There's more running and all that. You know, if you really look at the soccer compared to football, is pretty intense, very contact type sport and all. But um, as far as um, soccer, it's not. It's not as far as that goes. But in NFL football, actually, we just go over the scores here. I can go over the scores. You know, I don't mind. I have watched a couple of the NFL football games this preseason, week 2 of 4. Let's see. Back on Thursday night, the Bengals they beat the Lions. What I saw in that game, the the Cincinnati defense, they need to protect Joe Burrows because he went down a number of times, and there's a couple other teams here. The second game, I watched some of this. The Steelers beat the Packers. Aaron Rodgers did play, but that was an okay game. Both these games, they didn't look like a preseason game. I didn't watch these games. Colts and Patriots, they tied 13-13, and Chargers beat the Texans 27-7. I think the Texans aren't going to be that good this year. And then we have Cardinals and Raiders, 27. Cardinals won 27-14. 49ers lost to the Titans. Ooh, that's interesting. And then going into Friday night football for NFL. Dolphins lost to the Commanders. Commanders, they could be a team to be reckoned with. They won 20-7. Broncos beat the Falcons Friday 27-7. That's significant. Jets, they couldn't get it done 24-16. So that's the same old for the Jets. Browns and Bears. When I was watching, what game was I watching? I think I was watching. Yeah, I was watching the Panthers Bills. Browns looked like they were going to win this game, but then Bears, they came crashing through. I guess at the end, 34-10. And then the one game I watched at 1 o'clock, the Bills and Panthers. The Bills, they look good. Just like I said about Joe Burrows, when Josh Allen was in the game, he got sacked about 4 times. They need to protect the quarterback. I guess it's a new offensive line that's getting gelled together. I don't know if it's the same offensive line, but it was pretty obvious. At least 3 times he got whacked. He almost got whacked where he threw a touchdown to Cole, the wide receiver, for a touchdown, and it was precarious. So it was a good game, a very good game. Buffalo Bills won 29-14. They've got a good backup quarterback. Well, they got 2 other quarterbacks. Another one that's named Allen. He played pretty good, and I can't think of the other guy. Let me see. Let me go to the stats on this game for the Bills. Let's see. Let's see. What do we have here? Oh, here we go. They only give the main quarterbacks. Josh Allen, for what he played, he had 111 yards, 1 TD. He went 6 for 8, and as far as that goes, so let's see. Okay, here we go. Let's see. For the Bills, Josh Allen, yeah, and then Kyle Allen, that's the guy who came in next. He went 14 and 16, 108 yards. And then Shannon Buche, he went 6 for 9, 55 yards. So it was a good game. Very good game. The receiver, DJ Moore, he had 3 receptions for 61 yards, and he racked off. He made his presence known right at the beginning in the first quarter, right in the first 5-10 minutes of the game and stuff like that. So my jaw just dropped when he caught that first pass from Josh Allen. So the Bills, they look pretty good in their first preseason, winning 29-14. And the Giants didn't fare too well. They got beat by the Vikings 13-10. I guess Dart is that the quarterback's name? Let's see. Let's see. Who are the Giants? Yeah, Jackson Dart. He got hit. He's in concussion protocol, and then you had Winston. He took over, but the Carson Wentz. He went 9 for 14 for 81 yards. So, but Dart, he's in concussion protocol. I guess he took a hit yesterday or something like that. So, but the Giants lost, but it was it was close. It's preseason, remember? So, and then the rest of the games, the Rams beat the Chiefs 20-12, and Jaguars and Saints. Jaguars won. Eagles lost to the Ravens. Ooh, that was last night. But I watched this game last night. Cowboys and Seahawks. The Cowboys, Seahawks looked like they were playing pretty good, but they ended up sneaking by and winning it 17-7, and that was up in Seattle, and that's the Super Bowl champs there, as far as that goes. Let's see. Big Juice says, "Did you see the Browns turn into?" I thought at first, I was watching the score when I was watching the Bills game there, Big Juice, and I thought for sure that I thought the Browns were going to win that. That was a pretty close game. No, who did the Browns play? They played Chicago, right? Oh yeah, they played the Bears. They were winning at the start, and but that game was up there in Chicago, of course. But and let's see, I can't wait to hear Tom Brady on Monday Night Football. That'll be good. Yeah, I think Tom Brady, he did a pretty good year. I'm curious to see if Romo is going to come back after his little indiscretion with the DUI, as far as that goes. So, but we'll see what happens. I was pretty happy with the Bills. The only part of the Bills game I didn't like is the protection of Josh Allen. He got sacked. The limited time he was in the beginning of the first quarter, he got sacked 3 times. What's that? Oh, what'd you think of the game yesterday?
All right, it's pretty good.
What'd you think of the protection of Josh Allen?
Not too bad. Had a little bit of a.
Well, you didn't see he got whacked 3 times.
He did.
Yeah,
in that case,
yeah,
not great.
Yeah, not great. You got to protect the quarterback and stuff. So Tom Brady's going to be on Monday Night Football. Okay, I'll be interested to see. Because he was. Wait a minute, doesn't he announces for Fox? Doesn't he? What's going on there? Let me look that up here. Let me. He's a Fox announcer. Did he? Tom Brady on Monday night. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look. Look, this is one of the things we're looking at. It's football. That's the first I'm hearing. I thought he was a broadcaster on Fox here. How can he do Monday Night Football? Oh, Tom Brady does not call games on Monday Night Football, which is a broadcast on ESPN and features Troy Aikman. Okay, so he's not on Monday Night Football, but rather serves as a lead analyst on Fox Sports. So he's on Fox Sports. Big Juice. You're hoping he goes on? No, he stays on Fox. ESPN can't afford him. Fox got him as far as that goes. So it's as far as that goes, you can't wait to hear Tom Brady. I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. He's a unless something happens, I think he's pretty good on Fox. But rather serves as a lead. He's a lead NFL analyst on Fox Sports. However, Brady's dual role as a minor owner of the Las Vegas Raiders has set strict league-wide precedents for broadcasting teams access that now also applies to analysts like Aikman. Okay, so, Troy Aikman faces a Monday Night Football limit due to Dolphins role. Is he a part owner of the Dolphins? Let me check this ESPN page. ESPN analyst Troy Aikman will see some restrictions in the lead up to Monday Night Football broadcast this season because after took a role as a Miami Dolphins consultant. Oh, so he's a consultant. So I would take it like Tom Brady he's associated with the Las Vegas Raiders. If he can't comment on that game, and Troy Aikman can't comment on the Dolphins because that'd be a conflict. So that's pretty interesting. Let's check in on our warm up. We got 33 minutes to go before game time. They're still out there on the pitch warming up for the Manchester City game this morning, and as far as that goes, and we're just sort of getting warmed up here as far as here on the a Sunday thing, a Sunday look at things. We're looking at both the soccer here and as they prepare. The actual season starts next. Well, when does the season start? Let me check that. Steve told me that. Wingnut is. Let's see. Let me check. Season. When does the season start? Let's see. Checking. And matches. Okay, their first match in the Premier League, Manchester City, is going to be where is that? August 4th. Oh, okay, I'm in the beginning of August. We're in the middle. Okay, it's going to be the 23rd, which is next Sunday. Next Sunday. Is that a Premier? Yeah, Premier. They're going to be against Bournemouth, which so next week is when the Premier League starts, and that game is at 9 a.m. So I could very well come up. I might come up on this. Let's see. We got there's a game on the. Let's see. Are they all Sunday games? Let's see. Today is a Sunday game. Next week will be a Sunday game, and then they have a Friday, September 5th. When's the 5th? That's a Saturday game. And then they go to September 13th. Okay, then they go Sunday, the 19th. That's Saturday. And then they alternate Saturday and Sunday and stuff like that. So I got the schedule here. So we'll be keeping tabs on them and stuff. So it's pretty good. I want to make a program note. Our good friend Tony D, which I know Captain Rehab knows Tony D. He's known Tony D for a long time. And Big Juice, I think you know who he is. He'll be broadcasting, I think, when's the NFL season start? Let's see. He'll be starting his broadcast, Belt Kings Fantasy Football. And I won't be on it. I already told him that I'm not going to go into depth to talk about football and stuff like that to the extent we, I've been, it's been a pleasure to be on that broadcast the last several years as far as that goes. But I told Tony I'm going to take a break and, do my side thing here and stuff. And I'll be in the chat, I guess, when I watch it. But that's going to start up Sunday. And let's see, the first game is the 9th of September. So that's a Thursday. So the Sunday game, when's Sunday? Sunday is, if it's the 9th, it'll be the 13th. So I anticipate Tony starting his broadcast. He'll probably broadcast before that because he's got a fantasy football league. So they'll be doing he does he might do I know he did it last year. He did the draft for the Bell Kings Fantasy Football League, and so that should be coming up. That'll probably be the week before. He likes to see when the schedules are set and all that, so he doesn't really come up during the preseason, which he hasn't over the years. But he's got a good panelist he's got a new panelist coming up, co-host. And he does a good job as far as on that broadcast. So I'm going to give him a shout out. Even though I'm not there, I'm supporting Tony D on his broadcast as far as letting it be known that he'll be broadcasting on Sunday mornings. I think it's at 10:30. Yeah, 10:30. That's usually the start time, thereabouts. And so that should be good. And he'll be covering everything there is about the NFL fantasy football and talking about football and stuff like that. He has a good group of panelists, folks there. That let me see, what the hell's this? Let's see. Oh, let's go back. We'll go back on there. Oh, hey. We got cats. You stay away from Jack. Get up in your chair. Get up here. You got your chair. Get up there. Come on. Be a good kitty. You're okay, Jack. You're all right. I protect you. I'll protect you. I'll protect you. Oh, there he is. He's just got pawed by. Oh, let's see. Questing Dad is up. Okay, I'm just taking a look at him. He's up. The Questing Dad on Twitch. He's actually playing Lord of the Rings instead of he's been getting into the Guild Wars too, as far as that goes. And come on, Jack, don't let them bully. No, he's